I think there's two ways you can go, really, isn't it? And I kind of view it as a helter-skelter, really, that you can, it's very easy to slide down a helter-skelter, but it's a devil's hard job to climb back up. And so unless you stay to a degree hopeful and positive, that, you know, as I said at the beginning of this, every day you wake up, oh good, I'm alive, you know, you have to feed on that. You have to, otherwise you can just be dragged right down and be in a place that you don't want to be. You can do things. There are some things you can't do now that you could do before, but there's so many things that you still can do.
Says it is very, very easy to spiral down. And I think, you know, the importance is that you keep your mindset as much as you possibly can. I'm not saying you don't have bad days, you don't have blips, you don't have moments, because you do. But I think if you can keep the mindset of, yeah, okay, I'm struggling with this a wee bit, or I'm not sure how to deal with this, and, you know, but let's try and work a way through it to see how I still can do it.
One of the hardest things to do is knowing how to start. Do you know, I guess it's a bit like an author sitting in front of a blank page, and that's the hardest bit, is breaking that inertia, isn't it? Once you start to get on a roll and start to be able to think around the problem, then off you go. And sometimes we need just a little bit of a help and a prompt, and whether that comes from a professional or if it comes from somebody that, you know, that's in the same boat as you, I think it has a little bit more effect, because they've been in the same boat as you, and they look at you and go, oh well, they've managed to find a way around that, and I wonder if that will work for me. I mean, not every solution works for every person, does it? But that's the value of this peer-to-peer support, really, isn't it? And the resource is that, you know, helping people break that inertia of difficulty and being able to move on and also come back. The other thing is you can come back and you can refer to it. You can look at it and see it again and watch it. And every time you watch it, you'll see something different in it, and something that somebody has said there, and a light comes on, doesn't it? It rings a bell, and you think, well, absolutely, yeah, dead spot on. Yeah, I'll give that a go. And that's really, rather than just go away and sit in the corner, isn't it? I'm going to give that a go. Yeah, that's.
I think a lot of the advice I could give is you've got to start being easy on yourself. You know, as we get older, we all lose parts of our memory and things like that. But, you know, it doesn't make us, you know, that there's meaning, think there's anything wrong, sort of thing.
Yep.
And learn to laugh at yourself, sort of thing. You know, some of the things like putting the kettle in the fridge and the milk on the kettle stand. You know, at one time, if I did that, I'd cry because I thought, you know, I'm getting worse and worse. But if I did it now, I'd laugh.
It's all about, I'm very task and goal orientated. And so that's how I cope, okay? So what I do when I first started, I started doing something simple and easy.
Yeah.
Because you want to do something you're not going to fail at. Because if you fail at it, you set yourself too big a target, you'll fail, and then that'll harm you. If you set yourself something which you know you can accomplish, or you're not 50, 60% certain that you can accomplish, when you've done it, that makes you feel really good, you know?
Yeah.
It's not a race.
No.
Brilliant.
It's a journey, it's not a destination.